It's the last walk of 2023. I know I've only been doing them for a couple weeks now, but I have to tell you, I have thoroughly enjoyed walking with you mostly every day. There are some days where I don't walk because that's just like I'm not feeling it that day. But today I am. So I am so grateful that you are here with me. Let's get this walk started. And you know what? We're probably going to lose signal just a little bit up here because my Wi-Fi is going to cut off from my phone to the bus. So bear with me. We're going to lose signal just a little bit. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day. Look at this. Look at this Florida sunshine. Is that not just incredible? It's so grateful to you this morning. Yeah, I've got to remember that I've got to disconnect the Wi-Fi before I go on my walks in the morning, because then it takes a minute for my phone to catch up. But it's a beautiful, beautiful New Year's Eve day. Hope you are doing well. We are doing fantastic. Got a little gathering planned later with a couple of our nomad friends. Maybe we'll even go live tonight. Who knows? We'll see. Kyle and Ben are down at pickleball right now. And I am starting out with you on my morning walk. Let's go on this one a little bit. Yep, so we're just on our morning walk. I want to talk about New Year's resolutions. Do you have any? Oh, sorry, still learning this gimbal. Do you have any New Year's resolutions this year? I've got one, and my New Year's resolution is nature in the new year. Yep, nature in the new year. I plan to spend a lot more time in nature, surrounding myself with this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sunshine up there. Because what I've learned throughout the summer, we spent a lot of time in nature. And what I've learned is that I thoroughly enjoy just being out here. It calms me. It brings my anxieties down. It soothes my nerves. I just love nature. I never get tired of seeing the squirrels run down the trees, storing acorns. Isn't that a beautiful tree? Sometimes I just like to stop and admire nature. You know, when we lived in Florida, we never really saw wildflowers. Good morning, Sherry. We never really saw wildflowers when we lived in Florida. And I think it's because, they were just part of our everyday. We didn't notice the simple things. And then when we started to explore other states, we noticed the wildflowers because we were truly living in the moment. When we first started out, we wanted to soak up everything we could. And, we really focused on the wildflowers. And so now when we need a little bit of peace or solitude, we'll come outside and focus on something in nature. So let me know this coming spring, wherever you are, let me know if you notice the wildflowers. And I think too, Floridians, we don't have 4 seasons, so there's really no resting and rejuvenating and the leaves falling. So it makes it hard for us to appreciate those things that a lot of you don't get to see for months and months at a time. Oh no, Deborah. Good morning. Woke up with a terrible sore throat, so just checking in. And the morning deer. Oh, watching the morning deer. Small buck here. Oh, I love that. Isn't that beautiful when you get to be a part of nature? Oh, it's just the best. I love it so much. Yeah, we're just out on our morning walk and we're talking about New Year's resolutions. And, I think it's always good to have a goal. And it's also good to set small goals. For far too long, I would always try and reach for the moon, which is fine. But when I wouldn't make it, I would be so down on myself and so upset. I'd beat myself up about not doing whatever good enough. And what I didn't realize was what I had done was already enough. I didn't need to do more. So that's what being in nature. Oh, there's a little squirrel. There's a little one. Yeah, I just love seeing nature. It's exciting. They're going to get some breakfast. Yeah, these walks are really restorative for me. I I thoroughly enjoy getting out in the morning with you and just walking. Good morning, Tommy. Love you too. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing delightful. Oh, somebody is cooking in the campground right now because it smells fantastic. It's bacon, eggs. Oh, probably maybe mixed in with some sausage. Oh, that smells divine. See, for me, my morning walk isn't just about the. Hello. Hi.
Oh, it's fine.
How are you? How's it going?
She just needs to smell you.
Oh, thank you for the kisses and the smells. Yeah. Have a good day.
You too.
I've been having a lot of dogs run up to me lately. I don't mind at all. Don't know what I was talking about there. Oh yes, so my morning walk. It's more than just physical for me, You can really exercise all of your senses when you're out walking. Using your eyes to see the beauty in the everyday. Like those leaves, aren't they the most beautiful little shape? Noticing what is just the mundane of every day. When you start to find beauty in nature, you find beauty in everything else around you. It's really cool. Like the Spanish moth, I always took that for granted when we lived here full time. Good morning, Karen. And the Spanish moth really isn't elsewhere outside of the South. And it's just, it's so beautiful, isn't it? Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah. So I've learned that I need to really soak in the nature. And that's what I'm going to be doing this year. So feel free to chime in with any of your resolutions or, I like to say instead of resolution or work or something with a negative connotation, I like to say I'd like to find more balance in that. That way it's not negative for me. And then I keep a positive mindset. I think the new year is always a great time to find yourself, to discover who you want to be. And taking some nature walks is really honestly the best way to get there. No phone, no music, just you listening to the sounds of the birds chirping or the squirrels cackling. Your feet on the asphalt or the grass. And just be for a little bit. And even if you have thoughts of work or your to-do list, imagine that those thoughts are a cloud and they just float on by. Your thoughts aren't permanent, they're just there. And then they're not. So if you don't like a thought that you're having, you can let it pass by like a cloud. Which, speaking of clouds, there is none in the sky today. It is going to be just a spectacular day. Oh, it's going to be incredible. Yeah, Stacy, I'm with you, Jen. No resolutions, just making a list of things I want to focus on me. Oh, I love that so much for you. I think that is awesome. Yeah, I don't like to put pressure on things. Like, I'm gonna cross the road here. Just make sure nobody's coming. I don't like to put pressure on things and make them, put this expectation on them. Because I feel like when you put an expectation on yourself, you become very rigid, Good morning. And it doesn't allow you the time to flow. Jessica, I love how positive. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Good morning, Dan. Yeah, it's interesting because some of like our best ideas come when we're just doing what we normally do every day. And and good morning. I just truly enjoy walking. And I thought that, just a second, I have to get a swig of water here. I am coughing up a storm. I got a new water bottle, if I can show you without it falling over. And honestly, not sponsored, but this water bottle is fantastic. I also got a new little holdy thing for my water bottle, and I definitely 10 out of 10 highly recommend. So much better. Good morning, Mouse. How are you today? Hope you're doing really well. All right, back to this walk. Close my water bottle back up here. Oh, are we gonna get some tree shine? Yes. I call it tree shine when, as you're walking by, the sun shines right through those leaves. Oh, that's one of my favorite parts of the day. Isn't that cool? But I was doing one of these walks and thinking it would be so great to kind of do some impromptu lives. Aw, David and Reagan, definitely just want to focus on self-healing more this year. Yeah, I think that nature does that to you. Nature helps you heal. It helps you peel back those layers and get to who you really want to be. Yes, Jessica, it is the small things in life. We're always looking for big things to happen to us. But quite honestly, I think it's all the small things that add up to the big things. Yeah, I think we take the small things for granted sometimes. Ooh, I just hit a cold pocket. Oh, my whole body got cold. It's about 62 degrees out right now. Nice and chilly. Yeah, it feels so good. So good on this Florida sunshiny day. Yeah, we've learned a lot in all through 2023. And I think each season was a different lesson, something we grew through. And I'm so immensely proud of us. And I'm proud of you for all the things that you've grown through too this year. It's not just us, everybody has growing pains. Sometimes they're really hard. Sometimes growing pains are really difficult and they hurt, right? Sometimes growing pains are not very fun, but that's okay because there's always a lesson in them, a growth opportunity. I changed, for me, it's been about changing my words, being impeccable with my word, not only to others, but starting with myself. Life is good for the most. I think you're right. For the most, people in their circumstances can find ways for life to be good, and there's always going to be circumstances where people can't. Good morning. I prefer you don't have to rush hour traffic to deal with. No, but I used to, and I changed my life. And I truly believe that if I can change my life and live in contentment and joy, other people can too. It's all in what you want out of life. And since moving into the bus, making that leap, you know, we've, I'm so grateful for all of it. Jessica says, growing through one now, but trying to embrace the small things. Yes, you are so right. Time's going to pass either way. And that's why I choose to stay positive most every day. Because if the time passes positively, then I feel good. But if the but if I'm suffering through the time and really dragging it out, well, then my life's going to kind of drag out, huh? Yeah, be your own decision maker. Everybody has choices. Everybody has free will and the power to choose. And I've truly learned that living an alternative lifestyle, or even, living a lifestyle that's different from where you grew up. Getting out, traveling, seeing the world. There's so many ways to make your dreams happen. There's this quote that says, you'll either find a way to make it happen or make an excuse not to. Yeah, I just thank you, Jessica. I just like to share our life and what we've learned. We've got a unique perspective. We've lived a lot of life and lived a lot of it differently than most. And I think when you live differently, you learn different things too. But we end up my favorite spot on the beach with the beautiful sand, plenty of tree shine. I just happened to pop in your live, and I think it was for a reason. Thank you I'm so glad that you're here, Jessica. I'm glad that all of you are here. It's pretty incredible to be here. But I think this is where I leave you today. And tomorrow, hopefully, there will be a live in the morning. Oh, I know, there's a cute little beach down here. So delightful. I love it. But I hope that you have, let me get the beach in the background here. I hope you have a day that is just as incredible as you are. Make good choices. Take care of each other. I love you.